Is this filth your work, Casticus? My return marks your judgment. My return marks judgment for those of hollow faith. Your hateful scorn has no place in God's land. Piety's science may aid in uncovering the truth of this world. God does have a sense of humour. You should have kept your eyes on God. At long last I return home, only to find chaos and blood. Templar initiates will suffer your humiliations no longer. I vowed before my brothers that I would return, and so I have. The hour of judgment draws near. Avarius, face me, and so it will. When God has lost his way, the devout must set him back on the path. To battle my own God and listen to lies from his antithesis. Am I a fool? What in damnation have I done? What goodness remains of our order? There is always hope. There is always redemption, even when all looks lost. Your ilk will suffer my wrath for what you have done. I shall cleanse this place of hallowed legacy. I continue to serve as God's instrument. Come forth, ravenous one! Face the wrath of God! Has my faith truly been a lie? My God an impostor, too weak to defeat the ravenous one? The truth of this world comes into focus one tale at a time. Here I was born anew. It is my honor to cleanse it of evil. I return to exile, humbled and shaken. Caruso, yes, I met your son. One day I will tell him of your demise. Gods and evil beset humanity while I pick up papers. The world crumbles. I must gather the pieces. It seems I am but a pawn in a clash of gods. Evil has returned to this place of despair. Our final crusade sees its first triumph. Your tortured and twisted goatmen deserve my God's grace, not yours. Had you not barred the way the first time, Piety, things might have turned out differently. For all of us. Some creatures are beneath God's grace, rot in your disgusting poisons. The Asmeri refuge has fallen. I must find another way. I shall take this crusade to the seas themselves. Lord of Light, hold back the sea, so that I may slay its pretender king. I accept this gift, so that something of the innocent may live on. These innocents continue to suffer. Reclast must be set right. This desecrated house of faith will unearth its secrets at last. A vision of dreams, ephemeral in my sight. Ha! The toy maker hides among his toys. A veil of lies and dreams draws itself over my sight. Evil may hide, but the light will find it. The fires of greed burn eternal in the hearts of the unworthy. This pretender shall now serve the cause. Groost, if you find your gods lacking, the true Lord still awaits. Perhaps these tales are more than just myths. Gruthkull, go to your children and despair no longer. I have seen this place in my visions of doom. I bear witness to a miracle. Deeper into the lair of lust, I shall stand strong against temptation. I am a man of God. I am used to resisting temptation. What foul new corruption is this? It seems it is my penance to endure all the filths of this world. The unclean witch shall poison this land no longer. Child, I've seen resurrection. It was nightmarish, not beautiful. Your loyalty has gone unrewarded. Go to God, if he shall have you. a seed sacred to a false religion. Faith triumphs over fear. Someone may have washed away your sins, piety, but I will never forget what you did here. Cold to the touch, and within, vast as the night. Faith and solidarity go hand in hand. Petty rivalries doom even the mightiest warriors. I have truly become the heretic, dabbling in foul alchemy. The path of righteousness is fraught with sacrifices. You sacrifice your own daughter for the cause? Perhaps for once, something good will come from this vile troth and alchemy. Into the heart of darkness I tread once more. Through darkness and blood, with wrath. This ghastly nightmare must be put to an end. Rest now, my brother. God shall be your judge. I knew that you would find the path of righteousness once more, my Lord of Light. I shall be honoured to fight by your side. Unhand my God, fiend! Our long work is finally over. Beauty returns to my home. For what little it is worth, my lord, you have the forgiveness of your most faithful follower. Like stepping into a dream, Lord of Light, take this tortured soul to freedom. The judge must first judge herself. Only God can free you from this place. You are not the arbiter of justice. God is. Only God knows what sorrows beset the path we must walk. The first step towards bringing morality to this realm of madness. The stars adorn the realm of God. They were never yours to control. Life and limb were a gift to mortals. God rescinds that which was never yours. Your lack of faith allowed your fear to control you, High Templar. I pity you. One day, we will reclaim Oriath.
My nightmares, they were prophecy. In this cage, evil claws at the bars and howls for freedom. This is a mortuary for lost children, hidden from the eyes of their father. The lair of a toy maker, with pretensions of godhood. Life in his right hand, death in his left. And then there are those who fell through God's fingers. Something eternal remains in this empire. The question is, how? And so, I take my first steps into damnation incarnate. Even death gives no solace in this tortured land. Rest now, tormented soul. A woman corrupted beyond humanity. I must cure this plague before it sickens all of God's creation. You dare to speak for peace, outlaw. There's the peace your lies have earned you. You own nothing, thief. Not even the life you wasted on spite and avarice. You are thus blessed, daughter of God. He will show you what true friendship is. Back where you belong, nightmare. The faithful need not fear your kind. You chose the road, old friend. God put me at the end of it. Rest while you can, mistress of suffering. Judgment will not go easy on you. By exiling me, you were my Genesis Dominus, and now here I stand, countless miles and murders later, honoured to be your revelation. I beg of you, God, help me to lead this world back into the light. My mana is spent. I am no beast of burden. My God blesses me. Ah, that's better. Go with God! I have not the brawn to use this yet. I'm baffled by this at the moment. I'll need to be lighter on my feet to use this. It doesn't seem right to destroy this. This is neither the time nor the place. It would seem my God has no need for my company just yet. My prayers are thus answered. The path becomes clearer with each bloody step. Your humble servant thanks you, my God. Your trust is the only reward I need, my Lord of Light. The night must give way to the day. I was born to this land, delivered to this task. I will prevail.
The longer you run from God, Fairgraves, the more damned you become. May these waters wash away my sins and baptize me anew. I am sorry, God. We must learn not to abuse your creations. This forest, so twisted. I pray that I am not too late to turn the tide of this corruption. This is not creation. This is perversion. What in God's name is that smell? I shall wipe the filth from this house of God. A house of faith, fallen to desecration. Piety, my God. I am sure you will reveal your purpose in time. The air here burns with wrath. The earth here trembles with the fear of judgment. Corruption eats away at the roots of this mountain. This land is teetering on the brink of cataclysm. Sarn, birthplace of the Templar. A fitting place to put things right. Every stone placed for the glory of God. Beautiful. No soul should suffer as you have, Deshret. We give our fallen heroes more glory than they ever earned in life. Embrace death, Deirdre, for your flesh was your undoing. Temptation may turn even the noblest of men. I should take heed. Your way led to damnation, Calm. Find another. You fought against death your whole life, Malachi, when it was the one thing that would grant you true immortality. Your God-given talents were wasted, Malagaro. No need, piety. Just you go and see for yourself. Go with God. Go with God. Death to sin. Death to sin. Purity will prevail. Purity will prevail. The corrupt shall fall. The corrupt shall fall. To damnation with you. To damnation with you. You were imprisoned by your own vanity, Chevron. You are free now, Vol. Go with God. I must have time to gather my will.